If you're living with arthritis, listen very carefully because I'm going to cut right to the chase. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to move freely through your day without morning stiffness lasting more than 5 minutes, even if you've been told that your joint damage is irreversible. I'm also going to show you how to optimize every piece of your health and wellness to give you the ability to sleep through the night without joint pain waking you up, the confidence to plan weekend activities without fear of a pain flare, and I'm going to help you reduce your inflammation markers by 50% in the next 16 weeks. Before I go any further, this is not medical advice, and you should consult your physician before making any changes to your treatment plan. That being said, if you're like most people with arthritis, your mind and body are under constant stress. There's fear, there's overwhelm, and there's not knowing who to listen to. And all the while, you're trapped in the medication merry-go-round where each new drug works for a few months and then stops. And you're watching your gut health deteriorate from years of anti-inflammatory medications. But here's the truth. All that chronic inflammation and pain is making it harder for your body to heal and regenerate naturally. What if I told you that it is possible to do all the things you want to do? Garden for hours without payback pain, play on the floor with your grandchildren, walk upstairs without gripping the handrail and without suffering the entire time. What if I told you it's possible to feel great again, healthy, energized, positive, full of life? Here's my promise to you. In the next 16 weeks, I can make massive improvements to your morning stiffness duration, your pain-free movement range, and overall energy levels. And I can do it even if you've been focusing only on joint supplements while ignoring gut health, and you've been pushing through the pain with a no pain, no gain mentality. And even if your inflammation markers have been climbing despite following every protocol perfectly, you'll have the freedom to move without fear and sustained energy throughout your day, and you'll begin to see this diagnosis for what it really is, a golden opportunity to take control of your health and wellness and make the lifestyle changes you need to become the vibrant, active person you were meant to be. You'll wake up refreshed, spring out of bed without hesitation, and move through your morning routine with the fluid grace you remember from decades ago. How can I make this kind of promise? Well, I've been in the healthcare profession for over 38 years and supported those with arthritis and chronic inflammatory conditions. I've seen the transformative power of addressing root causes rather than just managing symptoms. And I'm talking about people like Sarah, who went from taking 8 Advil a day just to function to hiking 5-mile trails. And Patricia, who was considering a wheelchair, now teaches yoga classes and travels the world with her husband. And I'm talking about myself. I worked in a busy ER struggling with joint pain to the point that I could barely do my job. And my favorite pastime, gardening, it became a dreaded chore because of the pain that I would have for days afterward. Now, at the age of 60, I am pain-free. I have lots of energy and I enjoy gardening and playing with my grandchildren without pain. I know you've been suffering from pain and this might seem crazy, but the good news is where you are is where Sarah, Patricia, and I were as well. We were trapped in bodies that felt 20 years older than our age, spending our days managing our pain instead of living life, and watching our world shrink as activities became off limits. But we used the same game plan that I want to share with you to give back our freedom to move joyfully through life, wake up excited about the day ahead, and reclaim the activities that bring us the most happiness. And that's really the key. The healthier, more positive, and more energetic you are, the better equipped you are to solve the underlying inflammatory cascade affecting your joints and the gut-joint connection that's keeping you stuck. And I can do that for you in just 16 weeks. Now, if I was dealing with chronic joint pain that's stealing my independence, inflammation that won't respond to conventional treatments, and someone made me this kind of offer, I would say, yes, Karen, I'm in. How do I start? So if that's you, and if that's all you need to hear, then click the button under this video and begin your journey back to pain-free, joyful movement. Here's how it works. We'll get on the phone for about 45 minutes, and we're going to ask you a bunch of questions about your life and your health. How are you feeling? How much stress are you under? What's happening in your lifestyle, your diet, and everything else? And then we'll lay out a step-by-step game plan to maximize your energy and vitality and your happiness and positivity, so your body has all the resources it needs to reduce inflammation and feel good while you do it. Our goal on this call is to show you how this system works and to hand you a step-by-step game plan that you can leverage in your health starting today to optimize your health and wellness and maximize your energy levels and your options. And if you want my team's help to deploy this strategy and coach you through exactly how you can start feeling better and keep feeling better for the long term, we can talk about how to make that happen. If not, that's fine. Either way, by the time we're done with this call, you're going to have a crystal clear path to feeling 10 times better than you are now and giving your body and your immune system the support it needs. So click on the button under the video and schedule your free breakthrough session now. And by the way, this is not for everyone. We have 2 strict requirements that must be met in order to be eligible for this free breakthrough session. You must first be someone who refuses to let arthritis define the next chapter of your life, and you must be committed to taking an active role in your healing journey rather than looking for a magic pill. We can help you get your energy back quickly, but you must be willing to invest in yourself to make that happen. And if that's not you, then close this page right now because we can't help you. But if you do have arthritis that's stealing your vitality and you are willing to invest in feeling better now, then book a call immediately. And if you want to know more about how and why this works so well, I'll give it to you in a nutshell. Addressing the upstream inflammatory triggers in your gut, your cells, your hormones, your nervous system, and your DNA. And how we address the root causes of inflammation is by using this 5-step system. First, we heal your gut microbiome to stop the inflammatory cascade at its source. Second, we explore your unique body chemistry and DNA to discover what is going on in your body and what might be contributing to your joint pain and inflammation. Third, we use targeted stress reduction techniques that are used to regulate cortisol and calm your overactive immune response. Fourth, we optimize your sleep rhythms to reset your immune function and natural healing cycles. And fifth, we implement strategic nutrient and supplement timing protocols to maximize absorption and reduce inflammatory burden. Right now, your energy goes one of 2 places: your immune system fighting inflammation or your vitality during the day. Now you would have a whole new surplus of energy for your body's natural healing processes to use, but also a massive surplus of energy for you to do what matters most, living and loving every second of your life. What would your life look like if you had pain-free, confident movement every single day? The freedom to say yes to any adventure, any activity, any opportunity that brings you joy. That's the life I want to give you. If you had that kind of vibrant health and ultimate mobility, how much easier would it be for you to deal with the challenges that used to seem impossible when you were trapped by pain? So you don't have a choice when it comes to your current situation, but you do have a choice when it comes to how you reclaim your body's natural ability to heal and thrive. And that can make all the difference. So click the button below and begin your free Discovery Wellness Assessment immediately. And let me get you feeling great again in the next 16 weeks. I'm Karen, and I encourage you to do this. Begin to take control right now of your health and your journey back to the person you were meant to be. Let's talk soon.